Last month, during one of my prosperity classes, someone mentioned that the Bible was enforced into African people, into black people. I told the person the Bible was enforced, but it was enforced in an enslavement way, in a negative way, in a poverty way. However, this Bible, this book, is a metaphysical, is a psychological book, because if you can understand this Bible from a perspective, not as a history book or as a book that the slave master gave you to oppress you, you are going to be able to liberate yourself. Because the same way somebody can use this book to oppress you is the same way somebody can use this book to liberate you, because it's all about your mind. A slave is someone who is not in control of their mind. A slave is someone who cannot think for themselves. So let me ask you, are you in control of your thoughts? Or is somebody else in control of your thoughts? Are you taking ownership of the person you become? Or are you blaming other people, other races, other institutions for who you are going to become? Because if you don't control your mind, you cannot control who you become. Because if somebody else control your mind, that person controls who you become. And I use this psychological metaphysical book to teach, focusing on the prosperity side of the Bible, on the positive side on the Bible, on the successful side of the Bible, because this book is a metaphysical book. This book is not about somebody outside of you. It's about aspects of yourself, aspects of your mind, aspects of your spirit. Because also let's not forget that we are not our bodies. We are a spirit in a body. However, if you cannot control your mind and you let somebody else control it, you are always going to remain a slave. However, you were not sent on earth to be a slave. You were sent on earth to take ownership of your destiny, take ownership of your mind, and you be the one changing your life. Because if you don't control your mind, you can control who you become. And as I also teach and preach, God is not a human being. God is a spirit that dwells in all of us. All of us have God in us. But that part, the slave master does not teach that part. They simply tell you, oh, read this book and that's it. Read. No. Because also, if you read this book, but you cannot operate your mind, you cannot control your thoughts, you cannot change your life. Because as a man think, so is he. So if you cannot think prosperous, think positive, think successful, if you cannot think yourself out of your problems, out of your misery, out of your poverty, you are going to stay right there. Because to have a successful life, you have to first and foremost have a successful mind. To have a positive life, you have to first and foremost have a positive mind. Because the way you think is the way you act. And whatever you think about the most, you attract. Whatever you think about the most, you become. Whatever you think about the most, you manifest. Whatever you think about the most, you experience. Because before something becoming an experience or physical conditioning, it first is going to be a mental conditioning. Because power is the mind. It's all about you controlling your mind and not letting somebody else control your mind. And God is not somewhere else. God is not something that, oh, God belongs to the slave masters and not to us. No. God is in everyone and everything equally. I am in my Father and you in me and I in you. God in you. Know about the slave master. The power of God is in you. How you use it is on you and not on the slave master. It says here too, let this mind be in you which was also in Christ Jesus. Let this mind be in you which was also in Christ Jesus. Which means your mind is beyond powerful. Because the same mind Jesus, whatever Jesus represents, that exact same mind dwells in you. So use that mind to change your life. to change your finances, to change your health, to change your relationship, to change who you become. You be the one in control your mind and use your mind positively. Use your mind richly. Use your mind in a prosperous way. Because if your mind is full of negative thoughts, poverty thoughts, sick thoughts, then you're going to attract more of that. Because whatever you think, you become. Whatever you think, you attract. So fill your mind with positive thoughts, healthy thoughts, prosperous thoughts. Because before changing your life, you have to change your mind. Because if your mind remains the same, if your ideas remain the same, if your thoughts remain the same, your life is going to remain the same. You have the Christ mind in you. Are you going to use it to become prosperous, to become successful, to become rich, to become abundant, to become happy? Are you going to use it and be the owner and understand that your destiny is in your hands? The Bible is not responsible of you. The church is not responsible of you. Your pastor is not responsible of you. Your family is not responsible of you. Nobody outside of you is responsible of you. You are the owner of your life. You are the boss, the CEO, the architect, the creator of your reality. You create your reality with your consistent thoughts. So which type of thoughts do you have? Also, I teach about the power of our words, the power of our mind using this Bible, because to me, the Bible is a metaphysical book. And if you can control your mind, that's it. If you can control your mind, that's it. Because power is in you believing in yourself. Not you believing in the Bible or believing in church or in the government or on your pastors or on your friends. No, you believing in self. Self-belief, believe in self, faith in self, that you know you are capable, that is on you to change your life. It says here, if you have faith as a mustard seed, you will say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it will move, and nothing will be impossible for you. If you have faith, faith in what or faith in who? Faith in self. If you have faith in self, what it is that you want to do, you are going to do it because you have faith in self. If you have faith as a mustard seed, you will say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it will be moved, and nothing will be impossible to you. And also in this passage, we can see the power of our words, because our words carry energy, because our words carry power. There is power in our word. That's why I also teach about talking positive, talking good, talking money, talking prosperous, talking health. Because do you talk to live or do you talk to die? Because if your mouth is not full of positivity, full of love, full of happiness, full of health, full of prosperity, then it's full of the opposite. And whatever your mouth is full of, your life is going to be full of. And whatever your mind is full of, your life is going to be full of. So make your mouth a happiness machine, a prosperity machine, a success machine. The Bible is a psychological book, it's a metaphysical book. But you have to use your mind. Also, before opening the Bible, you have to open your mind, because whatever interpretation you make or you take from the Bible is simply a reflection of your mental state, a reflection of your consciousness. The slave master gave you the Bible, but who's controlling your mind? That's it. That's the key. Your mind is the key. Because whoever controls your mind, you are the slave of that person. Become the owner of your mind. And he says here too, right? For as a man think in his heart, so you see. Again, think. Your mind. Your mind. What is it that you have in your mind? How do you see yourself? Create a positive self-consciousness, a positive self-image. See yourself successful. See yourself confident. See yourself with perfect health. Because as you see yourself in your mind, you become. As you think of yourself, as you feel about yourself towards yourself, you become. Be in control of your mind. Because until you don't learn to control your mind, you are forever a slave. Control your mind so nobody can control you or enslave you.